What up, Dokkanners? JP received a data download for the upcoming Part 3 festivities. Global has yet to receive a data download. Now, by the time I drop this video, it is probably going to be the case where Global gets the data download. So if need be, I will make a second video. But for this one, I feel like I probably won't need to, since there's not a whole lot of information to go through. We're still going to go over whatever we can. And if there's any clarifications that I need to make, either check the pinned comment down below, or there will be a separate video to follow up. 250 megabytes worth of data on the JP side of the game. So let's jump in here. The start time for Part 3 has officially been confirmed. We already knew it, but it's been officially confirmed as September 19th, 11 p.m. PDT. If you want to know exactly what time that is for you, simply click the new Dokkan Wiki link in the description. You go to this homepage right here, click on settings, go to Japan, and then it'll tell you exactly what time it starts for you. So for me, September 19th, 11 p.m. PDT is 6 hours after the upcoming global daily reset. For JP players, this would be 15 hours after your upcoming daily reset. But again, you just check this. You don't have to worry about any math. It'll tell you exactly what time it starts. When Part 3 begins, we'll be getting the Bio Broly Prime Battle and the free-to-play Tech Bio Broly EZA both. So both characters will be upgradable right away. And then 2 hours later, the Goten and Trunks EZA will be kicking in. For that one, Artificial Life Forms is the category weakness. So let's jump in and take a look at the Bio Broly EZA. First of all, it's Google Translate, not Minato or Goresh Translate. So you got to take this with a grain of salt. It's kind of duty. I will probably update this in the pinned comment or in a follow-up video. So this is a movie boss, 77% lead, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack. No big bad boss on this unit, because this unit does not go giant mode. That is why the Prime Battle Broly, Bio Broly, gets the big bad boss link, because in his active skill, he goes giant. That's why he has it. So this is the passive key, plus 8, attack and defense plus 102, reduces damage received by 60%. Damn. Every 2 turns, key is reduced by 2 up to 6, reduces damage received by 20%, maximum 60. So after 6 turns, your damage reduction that you had at the start goes away. So it kind of works like the Bio Broly in the LR, where it's just a degradation over time. You're deteriorating, right? It's a bunch of goo, and it's corrupted clone goo, and it's deteriorating. So makes sense, I suppose. When there is only 1 enemy, damage reduction increased by 30%. That's Q. Critical hits are guaranteed when there are 2 or more enemies. This is one thing that I've always found very weird about this unit's like base build. The abilities that you had with 1 enemy versus 2 should have been flipped. It's kind of stupid. What is the base one? When there's only 1 enemy, attack reduced by 50%, defense is increased by 100%. When there are 2 or more enemies, attack goes up. Like, when you're surrounded, should your defense not be higher? So I always found this to be annoying and stupid, and it looks like they are continuing that tradition here. So this is, yeah, crits guaranteed when you're fighting 2 or more enemies, and then damage reduction increase when facing only 1. So, I mean, that's cool because you don't have to worry about like hit potential now. And when you're fighting multiple enemies with guaranteed crits, the objective is to narrow down the opposition, right? Bring down the opponents to a single target. With this, when launching a super attack, attack and defense are increased by 180%. When attacked, recover 10% at the start of the next attacking turn and gain an additional attack plus 100%. Okay, so the following turn that you come back, you heal. Okay, and then you get 100% extra attack. Okay. After the 10th turn from first appearance, attack and defense plus an additional 100%. Damage reduction increased by 40% once. Ugh. 10 turns. You're not going the distance with 10 turns on this guy. Maybe you are. Okay, so that is the overall build, I think. And from what it looks like, it's a free-to-play. It's Bio Broly. Not the greatest, but then again, not the worst. So you're starting out strong, you start to get a little bad, but then over time, you'll have moments of greatness, I suppose. Let me know in the comments down below how you would rate that EZA. Now, let me just take a look at the animations for the Bio Broly, because someone actually brought up an interesting point when I was preparing this video. First off, the animations look amazing. So I'm glad I'm watching this. All that purple goo? Yes, so much purple. So somebody pointed this out. The intro animation is voiced for this guy. Normally, free-to-play units are not voiced with an intro animation. A lot of the animations in general just don't get voiced for free-to-play because cheap, right? But this one was. So somebody pointed out tinfoil hat theory, not confirmed, but just an interesting thing to point out. What if this was actually supposed to be a summonable LR, yellow coin LR, be it from ages ago? Maybe this is something that they've been planning recently, but they decided to change things and also significantly nerf the character to fit the accommodations of a prime battle unit. That would explain why the character is not only receiving its release, but also an EZA. Because we've seen that they have made an emphasis on the free-to-play characters dropping to be good in their base forms, only to them get an EZA in the future. The annoying thing about this character is while it is pretty decent on paper, what's stupid is that he is going to age with no hopes of getting upgraded because the EZA has already happened. So what if they had to do this weird stuff because of the fact that this is supposed to be an LR summonable? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that crazy theory. Regardless, I am looking forward to using the character. He is going to be fun. We will farm the character out. The problem is there's a lot of farming that's involved when it comes to prime battles. 777, 15, 45 for the EZA. We'll have to see if they do any like support missions for this. They are going to be giving us a boosted drop category. So if that's the case, is that enough? Are they going to give us some missions to supplement that? We'll have to wait and see. But again, these two will be easing at the start of part 3. This one is going to be 2 hours later. Now let's take a look at the missions. So we got part 3 missions, standard boilerplate stuff, more tickets, those worldwide tickets. Once we get part 3, I will start doing my worldwide ticket banner summons, and we'll probably do like either one video, extended video, or several videos. Then we've got the rainbow step-up tickets. So these will be the final tickets that you need to complete the step-up circuit for free. This is something I highly recommend that you do. I would not advise that people spend the stones, although it's already too late. But hey, you do you. We got the Hercule statues for Bio Broly's 7-step EZA. That's the TUR. And then 3-step for the LR. Okay, cool. All right. All that is going to help accommodate the money expense. Then we've got Extreme Z battles for the Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. 2 minutes to 25 seconds. Artificial life forms is the category weakness. Okay, kid. Okay, so this is the new Devil Awakens Tremble with Fear stage. Now, I was just curious. So before I recorded this, I went ahead and I tweeted this out, and I think Truth answered it. So clear stage 3 once, clear all stages. Defeat with the support from Baron of the May Queen Castle. So that is Lord Jaguar. So what I'm guessing is because it says support, it means use an item. So I'm thinking Lord Jaguar item needs to be used before completing this stage. But then here, I was curious, what did this mean? Like, it says support, so I was thinking maybe it could be like a support memory or an item again. Would it be a Hercule support item or support memory, or even a free-to-play unit? And Truth responded that it's a Hercule support item, which, what Hercule support items even are there? Here they are. Lord Jaguar, all allies key +2, attack +5,000 for 2 turns. This one I only remembered because it's a unique character, but you never use it. You just never do. Maybe if you're a new player, you might, but even then, it's not a very accessible item that is like all too common. Maybe it is. And then Hercule, I literally did not even remember this item existed. I didn't. So that's what they meant by support. And yeah, never knew about that. So there you go. I thought maybe it was a free-to-play unit. I was debating maybe it was Android 18 because 18's getting a support memory. And so I asked Proton, I asked Minato. Nobody knew, but yeah, ultimately it's these 2 items. It's got to be. We will have confirmation once like we see the actual event out. Then we will know for sure. But until then, it should be these. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Basically, the point is, the goal is to win without using an item, because those items are essentially worthless. So you're still trying to win, bring planetary destruction, and then just dominate, and then, you know, do these 2 missions at the same time. Or can you do both? Maybe you can. I forgot. Anyway, let's move on here. We've got the Bio Broly Extremes, the Awakening Medal, sure, or missions. Ah, here we go. Clear stage 3 with specified characters A. Clear stage 3 with Paragus on the team? Okay. Who can be Dokkan Awakened from that story event? Okay, sure. So if you bring Paragus, you get 100, or for 50. And then if you bring Super Saiyan Trunks, so both free-to-play characters from the same story event, you'll get 100 medals. Is that it? That's all they're doing. Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, this is essentially all the content that we've have for part 3, right? To start. So maybe they want, the content is grinding out the Prime Battle medals. There you go. So 100, That takes off what, like 12% of the workload, so that's great. And then we get 22 medals of the EZA ones from bringing 3 hybrid Saiyans, bring 2 or more uncontrollable powers, and then bringing 6 youth characters. Okay. New story event missions. Okay. Rescue Shamu, 5 Dragon Stones now as opposed to 4 or 3. This is the new support memory for the Android 18. And we get a Krillin. Oh, but he's not awakening. I was hoping that they would give him an awakening. And also, I have a feeling next week we're going to be getting more EZAs. And that tech summonable Krillin with the hair, he will probably be one of the people to receive that EZA. Okay, so are there any more missions available? We got a couple more. Clear the specified event 3 times, blah, 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 blah. Sure. And then what's this? Community missions. Okay. So, notably missing here, no blue zone stages. So that will probably be next week, along with potentially more EZAs. This is all that we've got. Actually, wait, burst mode too, right? We have a burst mode coming up. We do. So bring the Mad Fighter of Ruin. What the hell? Oh wait, no, that's the name of the event. Using fused fighters and Kamehameha. Okay, so those are the 2 categories, and then you have to clear 6,000 points. So I will do a video for that. And there you go. That is the full breakdown for all of the missions that are coming up. If there's anything else that I missed, I will either clarify in the pinned comment or do another video. It still remains to be seen what Dokkan's plans are for global. Could there potentially be something coming up for global during part 3 as we transition out of worldwide into potentially a Daima celebration? Will global be getting Jiren stuff next week? I don't know. So a lot of that stuff we'll have to wait till next week to find out. But in the meantime, look out for more updates in the pinned comment. That is it. Also, big summary here by Proton. Nothing new title, demonic, I think that's everything. So yeah, there's not much else to look at here. I will say the art looks really good. I love this. But man, this they better give us more next week. We still have 2 weeks left. Part 3 is just starting. It seems like there's nothing, and I understand. So let's see what they do next week. If they do nothing next week, then we will. That survey, ooh, people are going to give an earful during that survey whenever it happens. That is going to be interesting. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the part 3 data download. Does it look like it's going to be a promising part 3, or do you think that this is going to be a fizzling disappointment going all the way to the finish? What are your thoughts on the little conspiracy theory that I just threw out there with that Bio Broly potentially having originally been a summonable character that they sort of repurposed as a prime battle? What are you looking forward to in part 3? What sort of EZAs do you think or hope that they will give us next week? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.